Hello everyone, good evening and welcome to the YouTube channel of ICSE StudyMate. I, Kshitij Kabra, your host, is back here today with Harsh sir, who will be teaching us, who will be guiding us and who will be helping us in one of the most interesting subjects for grade 10 board aspirants, the subject geography. I'm sure many of you might be finding trouble or might be very interested to know these small tricks which are related to either Indian maps, topographical maps, chapters like transport or chapters like agriculture. So without any further ado, I'll begin with the interview. Thank you so much, Harsh sir, for joining us today.
Hello class, hello students. I hope your practice is going on well. I would like to suggest you all something about how to appear, how to study, how to prepare yourself for various topics what we have. So Kshitij, you can start.
Right, sir. Sir, beginning with my very first question, since all of us know that during this pandemic period, we were unable to attend our schools and we went into online pattern of education, which we were not quite accustomed to. So, sir, in subjects like geography, if the students have to buck up in the next 3 weeks, how should they go ahead?
See, first of all, learning part section 2 I'm leaving aside right now because many students finding it difficult for topo maps, especially because
Right.
see, online even I am experiencing the problem. I am not able to reach the students very properly because I'm teaching online.
Right.
Same thing if I do it offline physically, that will be better because my students can understand in a better way. So that is the reason I guess online will be a bit difficult. Yes, now what students can do it. See, already time is already passed out and they are preparing from 10 to 12 months continuously as in exams are getting postponed and all that.
Right.
So my suggestion will be like 2019 to 2015, thorough paper solving of those papers, especially topo map.
Right.
And since this year we have lots of cancellations, so like distances are cancelled, six-figure grid reference is cancelled. So focus on the topics which are confirmed, like topics which are questions like four-figure grid reference. Thoroughly do it. 2 marker question will be on that. Distance will direction will be 2 marker. Drainage pattern will be 2 marker. Occupation will be 2 marker. So such questions which are continuous, they are asking from so many years, you can prepare that. That is the best way you can do it and start solving topo maps. At least if you have 3 weeks time, at least solve 5 to 10 topo maps at least in that particular period.
Right.
That will be the best one.
And so how can the students go ahead in the political or the physical maps of India?
India map, the thing is like there are many things which have been reduced from India map. Like there are so many rivers. Out of those rivers, very few rivers are they are asking like.
Right.
So first, my suggestion: prepare yourself for rivers. First, you should know all the rivers of India.
Yes.
Reason is because rivers will act as a guideline for you to mark other things. Like just now, as I teach my students, like if you want to remember all the rivers in proper order, like if you remember Mahanadi, Godavari, Krishna, Tungabhadra, Kaveri, take first alphabet and make a sentence. Mahatma
Right.
Gandhi kicked the company. You can do that. Yamuna,
Yes.
Chambal, Betwa, Yuvraj cannot beat Sachin. Make such kind of statements and you can do your job very easily. So first prepare yourself for rivers, then go for second map, that is Himalayas and all the mountains. So that is very, very important because mountain has to be from this river to that river. So that is totally very important. If you do rivers, then only you can able to do it further. So again, that is 10 minutes. Initially, I used to tell in the beginning of the year for my students to practice. But now I say you need to practice a lot. If you are
Yes.
completely zero, I don't think so everybody will be zero in that. Cities, there are only 5 cities you have: Delhi, Mumbai, Chennai, Kolkata, and Allahabad. So 5 cities you can mark this year very easily. There is only one longitude, Indian Standard Time. So their guidelines, what we give for the boards, that is the Allahabad, city of Allahabad, the eastern boundary of Delta of Godavari, and should be tangent to Sri Lanka. So these 3 points you touch, and your Indian Standard Meridian will be marked.
Wow.
These kind of small guidelines will really help you out, but the thorough practice is must.
Yeah. Let me remind all our viewers, Harsh sir is teaching geography from last 18 years in the ICSE schools, and this is his experience. So please make sure that you are very thorough with his guidelines. So moving forward, in papers like geography, students find one thing very difficult: how long should be our answer and how to finish the paper in time. So what would be the time constraints in geography?
Okay. Now see students, what you can do it, your entire paper is basically of 80 markers. I had split up the paper into minutes. So 120 minutes, that is your 2 hours paper. Okay. Now what you have to do is your paper will start in the boards at 11 o'clock. 11 o'clock to 1 o'clock will be your timing.
Right.
Now what you have to do is section 1, which comprises of 30 marks, which is your topo map, 20 marker and 10 marks India map the question.
Yes.
This you have to complete within half an hour. That is 11:30 of this section should get over. And this, what you can do it like you have to take a practice of this regularly. You can start doing it whenever you're attempting any 80 marker paper for a practice session also. So within 30 minutes, see, because what we have seen, many students, what they do it, they keep on writing topo map and India map for 1 hour. And then they find it difficult to end up in the second part.
Yes.
Second part is 50 marker. Here you can give only 15 minutes for every question. So 5 questions, 75 minutes, right? That is strictly you have to follow that. See, questions like climate, questions like water resources may take more time because they take entirely 15 minutes. Question like soil, water, vegetation, transport, they will take very less time to complete. You still have some time to attempt and complete. Now, my suggestion, what I tell my students, whatever portion chapters are highlighted in blue, these are the 5 main questions what we do it: climate, soil, natural vegetation, water, and transport.
Transport.
If they really want to for extra question, they can go for mineral resources, conventional sources of energy, non-conventional. That they can definitely do it as a question. Okay. So 15 into 5, 75 minutes plus your 30 minutes here. So that is total 105 minutes.
5 minutes.
Still your last 15 minutes, which is strictly for revision. Strictly for revision, especially because we generally what happens, we write down the direction ulta or 4 figure yahan ka wahan. So these errors, these minute errors you need to check at the last minute. So this 15 minutes you better don't touch. Complete your paper 15 minutes before, earlier to the time, and then 15 minutes only for revision.
Right. Sir, since you rightly mentioned, sir, what I was asking is, since you rightly mentioned about the chapters, so is it that in geography the students can, I would say, skip some chapters, or they can, study some chapters very thoroughly and the others a little less?
Yeah, that is what the blue portion which is highlighted, blue chapter. These are the questions which the students can prepare.
Right.
I have selected the chapters which are individual chapters for 10 marks. See, like agriculture, they have 4 chapters for 10 marks. So it is not worth for doing it. I generally give my project on ICSE, project basically on this chapter. Then industries in India, again, 2 chapters, but there are lots of centers of industries to remember. So I don't suggest that. Waste management, yes, some students do it because they have done that in 9th standard, 8th standard, eutrophication, reuse, recycle, all that. So these topics, they can do it. But my suggestion will be go for climate, soil, natural vegetation, water resources, and transport. Thorough reading of these chapters. If they want to attempt extra question, that is, if they feel that they are not getting 10 on 10 in climate of India, they can make use of mineral resources as a backup. Right. I don't advise students to go for extra question. अगर आता है तो जबरदस्ती लिखो, ऐसा नहीं है. If you are only saying that, feeling that I am not confident in that particular chapter, I am not getting 10 on 10, then you can definitely go for it.
So there is one question which is always faced by the students, that if at all we are left with extra time, should we attempt one more set? Would that be beneficial?
See, as an exam corrector, I will not appreciate, because reason is it's very difficult for an examiner to correct that extra question. Right. But yes, I feel that he is not getting 10 on 10 in climate, he is not confident of any question, surely he can attempt. There are certain times which we feel like as an examiner, we don't provide that much of attention towards that part. But yes, they can definitely write down if they are not confident about it.
Right, sir. And sir, since we have come to the time of the paper, how well can the students utilize the revision time of 15 minutes? Or in the revision time, should they study the questions of section B or section A?
No, see, revision time, the reading time actually is basically a time, it's not only for reading the question paper, it is understanding, and at the same time, you need to do mind mapping of the paper. Okay. Like how and what, basically first mistake, what I'm telling you, students are doing it, they attempt the paper. They start the paper with section 2. That is absolutely wrong. You're supposed to start your paper with section 1. The practical reason is, like, being an examiner, being a corrector, we start our correction at 8 o'clock. by 9:30 we should, like, suppose I'm correcting 40 papers in a day. So I finish my section 1 ka correction by 9:30.
Right.
And then I'll proceed with section 2.
Section
In
2.
between that, if the child is attempting only section 2 first and section 1 at the end, that really breaks my series of correction. So I'll advise that at any time you should not do that. Proper follow the questions properly.
Right.
And as we say that question number 1, like whatever question is there has to be start from one page. Next question, fresh question, has to be start from the fresh page. Many of the times what happens, examiners when they're correcting, they don't even see the number. And they say, okay, fine, the child has attempted only 4 questions.
Okay.
Because the questions are starting just below each other. So
Right.
avoid doing that. It's left in the paper, finish that, and make use of it.
Right. I would again remind my viewers, Harsh sir has himself been a board examiner for last 10 years. So you must note these points that you should go first with section A and section B. As far as sir has mentioned, please take utmost importance of your reading time and moving on with revision. Further on, sir, what are the common silly mistakes in subjects like geography which the students should ignore or which the students try to prevent?
See, common mistakes. So, like, there are many. If I start with topo map, see, topo maps are common mistakes. What they generally do it for direction. Suppose I'm asking a question, what is the direction of B from A? So they have to write down the direction of B. But instead, they find out the direction A and they write down. Okay. So that is obviously that becomes a major mistake which they do it. Most important is like as in council also, when we get our answer key for correction, they strictly write down no units, no marks. If you don't write the units like kilometers, meters, degrees Celsius in climate sums,
Right.
or centimeters, even though your answer is right, we will not give you marks. Third common mistake which I had obviously, like many of the times we have seen, relative height. The word relative is very important. So many students they just write down height and that's it.
Yes.
Agriculture is a major occupation. And you're supposed to write on the complete statement saying that yellow wash, which indicates availability of cultivable land. What the students are writing only yellow wash, and they just get rid of it. They feel that the students will get marks, but it's wrong. Calculations, you don't show the working. You just write down the answers and leave it. Don't expect marks for such kind of this thing. Every step will carry half a mark. It is 2-marker question. Every step will carry half a mark. You need to write down the complete workings. Maths may, physics may, you don't do that. So I don't think so that should be practiced in geography as well.
Right.
So there are some mistakes. Climate may, major losing marks in climate is the give reason. Because that is randomly they ask you, like किसी भी city के ऊपर question होगा, आगरा होगा, कोयम्बटूर होगा, मदुरई होगा, Bangalore होगा. So students should know at least these places are located in which part of a country, whether they are coastal towns, whether they are located in the interior, etc. These are some things which the students can definitely work out. If I can show them.
Sure, sir.
So this is what I have question wise. Like question number 3, climate. See, every question will have 2, 2, 3, 3 marker section.
Right.
A part will be 2 marker, B part will be 2 marker, and C and D will be 3, 3 marker. So climate of India, mein A part mein they'll ask you general questions like climate of India, factors affecting climate of India, questions based on Himalayas and significance of whatever. These are the basic questions. B part will be either the uses of local winds, like how western disturbances are useful, or what are the uses of Tal Baisakhi, what are the uses of mango showers, cherry blossoms, and areas of influence, like where they are affecting, like Kerala, or West Bengal, Assam. Then C part will be always a give reason.
Right.
Like give reason and the three they will ask you. One is range of temperature, like Agra is experiencing a high range of temperature than Mumbai. Because coastal fall and altitude. The 3 factors per question give reasons hoga. And B part will be climatic sums. So this is how the entire paper ka had made it. If you want, I can give it to you. You can share it with your students.
Sure, sir. In papers like geography, one thing which students are finding a little difficult is they usually have an exam pressure before geography stating that we have to learn so much or we have to understand so much. And then they have this pressure regarding topography. So like, is there any way can they decrease the exam pressure?
exam pressure I feel now, Kshitij, I don't agree with you for this part, because geography is the only subject which is giving you privilege to learn only 5 chapters out of 20 chapters.
Okay.
The problem is why they are under pressure, because throughout the year they keep on giving importance to other subjects like maths, physics, chemistry, bio, etc. उनको
Right.
याद आता है geography के बाद in the month of December, and
Okay.
then that is not the time for you to learn new things. December, I tell my students कि by October your portion should be over, your learning should get over by maximum November. December onwards you should start revising.
Right.
But geography, history, what the students are doing it, they learn these subjects from December. First prelim में marks खराब आ गए, तो then okay ठीक है, science math अभी side में रखो, now you focus on geography and history. So then it is not a easy this thing. Yes, definitely it is one of the easier subjects because you are getting all the 5 chapters and confirmed chapters, confirmed questions are there. Only thing is like you have less time to practice. How to overcome this fear? As I told you, maximum pressure is on TopoMap and IndiaMap. That is only with the regular practice you can do it. You can make use of your textbook. Geography, that is Total Geography is one of the best. You have Akshar publication ka book, that is Topo book for Akshar publication ka, that is also very good. There is one book of Candid, that is also very good. And there are many websites, I guess, which provide you papers. My suggestion will be, after doing that, go on for the local school ka papers, like schools in Mumbai which are known for it, like Bombay Scottish ho gaya, Cathedral ho gaya, Campion ho gaya, JK Singhania. Such kind of schools you should practice the papers. So at least you'll get a, see, I know my school teacher. Being a student, I'm telling you, I know my school teacher. My school teacher knows my student. So I will prepare only the paper according to my students' understanding.
Right.
But if I'm solving the paper of other school, I'll get an exposure to same topic, how other schools are framing the question.
Yes.
That's the only thing you should keep on practicing that. And for new students who are coming, like for 9th standard, those who are going to come for 10th standard, regular practice has to be there along with math, science, physics. Geography also should be there regularly, at least the Topo and IndiaMap.
So in papers like geography, does the presentation of paper carries marks, or how should the students move ahead with presentation?
Okay. Yeah, in between you ask one question, how to study for geography and how much to write.
Yes.
See, what I'll suggest you in the chapter like climate, factors affecting the climate of India. Just learn the headers. That is what I feel. The Himalayas is a factor, distance from the sea, altitude is a factor, latitude is a factor. Just remember the headers, and explanation you can do it on your own. That is one thing you can do it. Second thing is like what did you ask just now?
So like how to present one's paper, like drawing lines after every answer, because that at the end it occupies time, but then again presentation is important. So how should they go ahead?
That is one thing very important. What students should pay attention towards it. When you're writing, suppose my question is Mumbai is warm even in the month of December. Give reason. Okay.
Yes.
Students are writing because it is located on the coast, because it is closer to sea and all that. But we don't give marks for that. We will give marks for the keyword what the child is writing. Keyword is Mumbai is on the coast. It experiences moderating influence of the sea. So if that word moderating influence is there, then only we'll give marks. So when I'm correcting, I will search for those keywords. Now, if the child is writing and if he's underlining with the same pen, okay, so this is a keyword, it is easier for the examiner to check that and give marks. So that is one thing the child can do it. Second thing, what I tell all my students, like when you're marking India maps, there are some like major instructions which I give for India map marking. I say arrowhead should be towards the point, not away from the point. If you're marking Delhi, arrowhead should be towards the Delhi, not toward outside. In India boundary, I told them not to write down anything inside that because it becomes very shabby. Whenever you are writing, if you are asking you Indus River, mark an arrow, write Indus and underline Indus River. The name what you block letters, the name should be written. So these kind of some instruction, and in both my schools, wherever I teach, I tell the students write down on top how many cancellations you have done it, because I tell them like if for every cancellation I'm going to deduct half a mark. So by end of the second prelim, first prelim, they write down very proudly, so 0 cancellation on top.
Yes.
The reason is because if my 4 figure is 0430, if the child is cancelling 30 के बदले वो 0 को cut करके 1 लिखेगा. So obviously being an examiner, it is confusing for me.
Yes.
Because the child has written 3 to 1. That is the
Yes.
reason, at least in Topos map, I tell them avoid any sort of cancellation. So these things should be practiced and followed very well.
So I would request you to please repeat or let us know, are there any reference book important for subject geography? And if yes, then which book should they go?
See, I feel your total geography, that book you're following, that is a Bible for you all. But major thing is you should give a thorough reading for the book.
Okay.
बहुत बच्चे ऐसे होते हैं, they don't read the book. Second thing, book back questions. Generally, we don't have a practice to ask questions from there. We generally ask questions from the content of the chapter. So that is very important to thorough reading of the chapter. Third most important thing, the reference book as such we don't have. But yes, if they want to do it, there are 10 years of paper ka books what you get in the market.
Yes.
Even in ICSE website, you have those books given. You can follow that.
Yes.
Still, if they want to go ahead with that, there is one publication, I guess, Evergreen. Evergreen ka some book they get. But, like these books, they can definitely refer. But my
Right.
suggestion will be only textbook and practice is must. And those 10 years ka paper. So that is enough.
Right. So, and also, as you rightly mentioned while you were discussing, in geography paper, several students find some questions which are not in their original textbook. Like, for example, cities, like questions related to cities in the climate chapter, or sometimes in industries or transport, they are something which is not from the textbook. So then the students actually, there's a possibility that they might know the answer, but at one point of time, they get panicked due to the time constraints or etc. So at this point of time, what should the student do?
See, first of all, ICSE is not prescribed any textbook. We
Right.
follow the syllabus. We do follow the textbook. Like how if you go for CBSE, they have NCERT ka book published. So har ek
Right.
school mein they have a same book.
Yes.
In Mumbai side region, we follow total geography. But if you go to West Bengal side, they follow Frank Modern Certificate. That is the book they follow there. The problem is what there are some certain chapters, certain topics which are there in our book and which Frank may not have. But there are some topics which Frank has it and our book doesn't have. So what as a teacher, what I do is see there are 17 to 18 books present in the market for geography. We select the best out of it and we try to give questions from every book. That is
Yes.
to the students when we are practicing. So that is one thing. Second thing, see if they are getting panicked during the exam time कि भाई मेरे को ये question नहीं आ रहा है,
नहीं आ रहा है.
just try to see ये topic सबसे ज्यादा होगा climate के give reason में C part में. The rest all is there in the book. Suppose मैंने soil में question पूछा कि why afforestation is required for preventing soil erosion. They can easily write down because forest roots are there to preserve, roots are holding the soil, so
Yes.
soil erosion can be prevented. ये तो लोग तुक्का लगा सकते हैं, but the question in climate will be bit difficult. For that reason, they need to understand one thing. Climate पे सिर्फ 3 टाइप के give reason पूछेंगे. One, annual rain, that is range of temperature. One place will be coastal or one will be interior. Second will be high altitude. Why Shimla is cooler than Delhi? So
Yes.
one question will be on that. One will be on the windward and leeward side of rainfall. Like Shillong, Cherrapunji receives more rainfall than Shillong.
No.
Give reason. ये 3 होंगे जो तुमको region पता करने का. Generally, most of the time, what they do is they'll ask you on the known cities. Very rarely they'll ask you some cities which you don't know.
Yes.
Delhi, Chennai, Agra, Kanpur, Shillong, Cherrapunji, Srinagar, these kind of cities only they will ask. So that's it. That is what they can do it.
Yes, sir. And so my last question would be, at this point of time when they have exactly 20 days left, so every moderate student, is there some special guidelines for geography, how to score full marks or how to score maximum marks in geography?
See, Topo map and India map, they can score 30 on 30. That is one thing very important, right? Right from the beginning, I tell my student, geography is a subject which is a percentage booster. You can score 100 on 100 in geography very easy.
Yes.
30 marks you can get in section 1. Okay. If the student is very weak, instead of preparing for 5 chapters, the child can prepare only for 3 to 4 chapters. Forget about climate. Go for soil, go for water, go for natural vegetation, transport. These are quite easy chapters.
Yes.
40 यहाँ लेके आ, 30 वहाँ लेके out of 80 तरह 70 तो easily आ रहा है.
Correct.
And 20 marks you are getting in school projects, 20 or 15 जो भी school देता है.
Yes.
I don't think that is also a bad mark for an average student. If you see what you can do, right now, if you have still 20 days, I suggest you all to go for at least study at least 3 chapters and Topomap and India Map and attempt one paper of 80 marks. See how
Okay.
much you are getting it.
Yes.
In second paper, you attempt study for one more chapter, extra chapter, 4 chapters, and attempt the paper. Then again in third paper, go for all 5 chapters and then attempt. Slowly increase your target.
Right.
Generally, what we do it as practice, what I do it with my students, whether in school or classes, wherever, I prepare a 40 marker paper ka 5 test series. Question number
Okay.
1, Topo map. Question number 2, India map. And question number 3 will be climate. That is
Right.
test number 1. Number 2 will be, question number 1 and 2 will be same. Question number 3 will be soil. So the
Okay.
5 chapter, I'm
Yes.
targeting one at a time. What is happening with every 5 chapters, your Topo in India is getting confirmed.
Yes.
तुम उसमें master होते जाओ. So I think
Yes.
that is the way you can increase your target.
Yes, sir.
तो पहले 2 चैप्टर 3 करो, 4 करो, फिर 5 करो. 3
Right.
दिन में आराम से हो जाएगा.
Yes, sir. So, from the bottom of my heart, I thank you for joining us and giving these valuable tips to all our grade 10 board aspirants. These are indeed informative and these are indeed beneficial. And I'm sure that if all the students follow your tips, so they'll definitely excel in subject geography. Thank you so much, sir, for coming us with the
Calling me and giving me the opportunity to help them out. I would be really happy if they follow my instructions and they score well in the exam. And I will share you all my details, like whatever I have showed you. You can forward
Yes.
it to your students or anyway, those who are attempting geography or attempting ICC paper.
Right,
So
sir.
it will be helpful for everyone. That is what my objective should be. And I think you're doing a good job. Nice talking to you. Nice talking to you all students. Like attempt well. Don't forget. Remember that time management is very important. Start your
Yes.
paper with section 1 and follow the instruction what Kshitij is going to share with you all. All the best
Thank
for
you
your
so
ICC
much, sir.
exams.
Once again, good luck to all our viewers for your exams. All the best.
That is it from our side. Thank you for joining the session and all the best for your ICSE examinations.